storm has come to upstate New York, and we find ourselves at New Era Field in Orchard Park. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Oakland Raiders and the Buffalo Bills. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Back with another one. Shout out to my nigga Joshua Hicks. Yo, bro. Toenail fight.
On first down, Carr completes it to Aguilar. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yes, sir.
Well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. Now Carr. It's complete to Williams. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Dante Hightower coming in for the sack from his linebacker spot.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
You know what? I'm going to just go neutral.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Carr. It's Williams on the catch. Got some real estate inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
You can tell me juke moves
How about
get
the
him
passing
like
numbers
that.
so far on this first drive?
Well, no doubt about it. They're flinging it around pretty successfully. And look at the
juke moves finna get him out like that.
confidence level that we see in him rising because he's hit a few early. And how about the last one? The big shot right there.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Fucking screen.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Oh, sir.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Screen play. Man, bamboozled with this shit.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Come on, EA.
Following the touchdown, here's Moore to kick it away.
Come on, EA.
Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
From behind anyway. The lead ain't even big enough to hold. I ain't gonna come out with the big play. Come out small. See what I can get away with. If I get 3 points right here, cuz I'm legit. I guarantee I get that.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 20.
I was gonna say, this nigga ain't gonna even change.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5 up to the 25-yard line.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to face a 3rd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's going to float this one deep. He's got it. Complete.
Ain't big enough to hold me. Chill out, bro.
Bills touchdown. D.D. Westbrook.
Chill out, bro.
76 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first
Bait that nigga in. Baited this nigga in with a simple run. Come on, man.
Wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to
Come on, man. You pull your cornerbacks up on a simple
and
run.
I just remember as a player,
2 runs.
being practice sessions,
Pulling them up already.
9 from the receivers.
This cover 2 contain finna contain this nigga.
Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Excuse me. I said, I'm on one.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Running is Jacobs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider 1st.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage is coming through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. He'll pick up another 1st down with that.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
To try again after the sack. Carr. This is caught by Williams. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 39.
Look at the ball.
The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2.
Look at it, dude.
As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Look at the ball.
These two teams all tied after 1.
Look at the ball.
So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10.
Look at the ball. Come on.
Here's Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they topped 30. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
This nigga hit me with some bullshit, bro. Back to back. You know what? Cause I gotta get amped up.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and makes creases like they were able to exploit right there.
A shotgun give to Fournette. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
They keep it with Fournette on 1st down. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
All day, every day, any day. Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3. Alert.
Allen off the play fake. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the 1st down.
That post route.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And this will be incomplete.
I dropped
Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
Heavy, bitch.
They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal. Okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, third and short. That's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school smash mouth football.
Hopefully he blitzed right here. Oh, he saw it.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Again, I got to make sure my running back go out to the left and draw him out.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
From
the gun, it's Allen. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Defensively, Harrison Phillips there to stop him. Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him play him very well. We've also seen him pop the cork a few times and get out of there, haven't we?
We have indeed. From the 25 on second down, Carr got his man there. It's Wallace complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. And we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
I wish there was a 49-yard field goal, not a 53, because I'm not sure my kicker can make this.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
But guess what the score is? 10-14. That means I can still hold off into the 4th quarter.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. On second down, McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Stay in the hole with that linebacker.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Trying to get it there to D.D. Westbrook. And now it's second down.
Play action.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. Let's put that team on the front. Check. 53 Mike. Check.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 44-yard line.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play, one-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping is big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Come on.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. On play action, Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
Sticks, man. I don't play for the home run.
The tight end is certainly positioned built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of the quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And the grab by Claw.
Let's go, man.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created
equal.
Because everything was right. Got the completion.
You don't know what to do. Watch him chase after
these more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Allen now looks to throw. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
Yeah, that's what I need right there.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Show cover 2. Bring them down.
On second down and 4. Carr.
Come on!
Open man is Kendrick Bourne.
I just said show cover 2.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher, guys trying to get to the football.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Back to the running game with Jacobs.
Come on, man. Close on
now it looks like we've got a Raider here slow to get up.
Now what you going to do?
We'll check on his status when we return.
Jacob hurt. What you going to do now? Running back gone. Now this nigga got to go air raid.
Got to get to the 26 for a first.
Play underneath.
This is third down.
This nigga been hit underneath routes all fucking game.
Working from the gun. It's Carr.
Nowhere
to escape, and he goes down. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. So it's not an NFL record, but it's not far off. That'll go in the books as a 61-yard field goal.
And wasn't it weird to see a guy line up for a field goal on the other side of midfield? The ball got halfway there, and you thought, no way is that going to make it, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and he winds up sneaking it right over the bar.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
Allen now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
They'll run with McCaffrey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Allen now on first down. With the left side, it's complete. He's got it. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
Go,
tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That's no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
I'm going low, bro. Fuck it, I'm going right, nigga. What you talking about?
A handoff, McCaffrey running right.
Let's go, bro.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Let's go, bro.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
I'm going right side. I'm going right side. I'm going right side.
Now Leonard Fournette, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play of this football game. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down.
They tried to run right into the teeth of the defense on 3rd down, but looked like those teeth were pretty sharp.
They were having absolutely none of it. Stuffed them for a loss.
Yeah, couldn't get any leverage up front and move people aside in order to run the ball.
So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer. This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. I guess the good news as they start this drive is that they still do have the lead, Charles. If their defense hasn't been able to hold them to a field goal on the other side, they'd be down. But now it's about preserving that very small lead. It is preserving and maybe stretching it out a little bit. Because if you're a starter on that side of the ball, I certainly hope you didn't loosen up your shoulder pads or start to cut the tape off. Because if you did, you did it way too soon.
I ain't even blitzing this time, you dummy. I ain't even blitzing this time, you dummy. Oh, he got me. And that's caught inside the 35. He got me. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He got me. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a first down in field goal range already. On first down, it's Jacobs. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Carr going to throw here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Carr
are, and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Keep that field goal, nigga.
They're going to go ahead and
don't
use
watch
their
me go down
final
the scope, bitch
timeout
ass nigga.
as they'll
been
head
running
to the
man all
sideline and
fucking
talk
game,
over what to do next. The kick by Maher is good. And they add on and get a little bit of a cushion. It's 20-16 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
I wish I had a faster receiver, faster than Beasley, man. Watch him go man, bro.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Damn,
last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Never. Lane. Turner eat. No.
Now Allen. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 41-yard line.
Well, I'm hyped. Yeah. 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 In the nose.
To throw is Allen. And he completes it to Westbrook. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, that a guy's still looking for it?
No!
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
You mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersands?
I like it.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Crab ass nigga, boy.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
Carr down to a knee, and that ought to just about do it. And that kneeled down a little extra sweet. You get the win, and you knock out somebody's perfect season.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because it's not a championship game yet, but the team that's undefeated feels like a champion. So you won a little bit extra in this one. Yeah, they've got to feel great about taking a knee here.
So this one, a victory for the Raiders. So for the Raiders, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they fall for the first time this season after 6 wins to start the campaign. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.
Money make you happy, it don't make you different. I start to see that shit myself when I got a couple million. Roll through the mud, I can't lie, I seen too much real. Step aside, boy, and just squeeze.
Slowly on top of the phone, I am a king of the pawn. Hop on the jet across the globe. I just be feeling my homie with so many bills. Cause word in my dome and like turbulent air. I'm switching these flows. If you look at my neck, boy, I'm letting it snow. I'm starting to tell you the best is alone. They showing me love in my city. Gangs ain't hippies. Women like Nick, you know what I'm about. I'm not the stereotypes. They do not fit me, I'm bigger than life. Need everyone draws. I'm not a guard, go pop with a squad. I'm playing my part like from LeBron. Losing the team, I'm projecting it hard. The homie calling from a cell. A couple of homies be making it loud. I just want all of the dudes to the world. Not worried about taking a couple of L's. Don't sin for me, just win for me. Don't kill for me, just live for me. Keep it real for me, we eat together, leave the bill for me like
I got Porsche,
hand on my heart.
got a hand, crack the digit with a
I give it all to God.
this money on my mind, I thought it
Why the walk inside the chart?
I gotta grab dope.
Take a higher, that's some God.